We do have a marital property agreement.
And that covers...
All right, folks, the court is now diving into what's called a marital property agreement. In simple terms, the couple has already divided their property and assets on paper. But don't be fooled. Just because it's written down doesn't mean the judge takes it at face value. The courtroom still has to review every detail to make sure everything is fair, lawful, and truly agreed upon. This is where things can get tense because paperwork can sometimes hide misunderstandings or unfair terms. The judge will carefully examine what belongs to who, how it was valued, and whether both parties really understood the deal. In family court, nothing is assumed. Fairness must be proven line by line.
I have the marital settlement. Does that cover all issues in the marriage?
Yes, they are in agreement on everything. There's no maintenance or anything like that, so.
And so I forget, you represent Ms. Sybrand
Correct.
Or Ms. McCarty? And Ms. McCarty, I can do it on the record. The statute does state that I can do it on the record. I'm going to need to ask you those financial questions on the record. Otherwise, I would need to have that financial disclosure statement and not state it on the record.
Okay.
Okay, so you want to get this divorce done today?
Yes, please.
Okay. All right, let's proceed. We will go on the record in the matter 25 FA 26, in re the marriage of Kara Sybrand and Pamela McCarty. Appearances are we have Ms. Sybrand appearing in person with her counsel, Adam.
Now, take a closer look at the people in front of the judge. One spouse sits with a lawyer right beside her, and the other completely alone. That's a major difference. Having a lawyer is like going into a chess match with a coach who knows every move. Going solo, however, means relying on memory and instinct. The power imbalance in family court can be huge, and this is often where mistakes happen. Judges are aware of it. They try to keep the playing field fair, but when one side knows the rules better, it shows. This visual alone tells you a lot about how the rest of the hearing might unfold.
Ms. McCarty appearing in person without counsel. We're set here today in this matter for a stipulated divorce. The parties have reached an agreement on all issues as it relates to this marriage. The marital settlement agreement has been filed with the court. A financial disclosure statement has been filed by Ms. Sybrand. In this case, Ms. McCarty has not filed a financial disclosure statement. Pursuant to stavute, the court will update and state on the record the financial situation so that the court can make an intelligent decision and having a full understanding of the marital assets and debts. Mr. Benson, first I'm going to have both of you stand up. Please raise your right hand. Just do it. Yeah. Please stand up, raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
You may be seated. Mr. Benson, you may begin questioning.
I would call Ms. Sybrand, Your Honor.
I am okay if she sits next to you.
Yeah, that's fine.
If you want her up there, that's fine. All right. Are you okay answering questions right next to your attorney?
Yes.
Okay, you may proceed.
Thank you. Would you please state your full name and spell your last name for the record?
Kara Lyd Sybrand. Sybrand is Sybrand.
And where do you currently reside, Ms. Sybrand?
14367 Park Road, number 22, Brandsburg, Wisconsin, 54840.
And you are married to Pamela J. McCarty?
Correct.
And does she reside at the same address or elsewhere?
Elsewhere.
Okay. You and Ms. McCarty were married in Pine County, Minnesota on January 21st, 2022?
Correct.
Both of you were bona fide residents of Burnett County for more than 30 days prior to the commencement of this action. Is that correct?
Correct.
And you were both residents of the state of Wisconsin for 6 months prior to the commencement of this action.
Correct.
There were no children born to this marriage?
Correct.
Neither of you is pregnant?
Correct.
Here comes a core question that decides everything. Is this marriage irretrievably broken? That's legal language for, are you completely done? No chance of fixing it? The court must confirm that both people agree the relationship can't be saved. Without that confirmation, the judge cannot move forward with a divorce. This moment, while short, carries emotional weight. It's the official acknowledgement that the marriage is truly over. Some people hesitate. Others say it firmly, like a chapter finally closing. The judge's tone usually softens here. Not out of sympathy, but out of respect for how final this decision really is.
Do you believe this marriage is irretrievably broken?
Correct.
That is, there's no chance for reconciliation between the parties.
Correct.
Is there any other action for divorce, annulment, or legal separation by either of you pending in any other court or jurisdiction?
Correct.
This is a second marriage for both of you?
Is that a no, not
That-
correct? It's a no.
What was the question
Is
again?
there any other proceeding in any other county or any other action?
No.
Thank you.
Thank you. You have entered into a marital property agreement.
Yes.
Are you currently a member of the United States Armed Forces or Reserves?
No.
How is your health at this point in time?
Good.
You recently, recent as this morning, you filed a financial disclosure statement in this matter,
Yes.
and that's a true and accurate representation of your income at this point in time.
Yes.
There's nothing that needs to be changed on the record today, or nothing significant that has changed that needs to be reported to the court.
Correct.
As it concerns the marital settlement agreement, both of you are waiving maintenance.
Correct.
And you understand that this is a short-term marriage and that it is likely maintenance would not be awarded.
Correct.
And you understand that by waiving maintenance here today, that waiver is permanent.
Yes.
So if Ms. McCarty, if the divorce is granted today and she were to buy a lottery ticket tomorrow and win, you would not be entitled to any of those funds.
Yes.
And you are fully informed and want to waive maintenance here today.
Yes, I do.
Do you have all of the personal property that is listed on the marital settlement agreement?
Yes.
So you've both made a full exchange of personal property.
Yes.
And have you paid her the $2,000 for the 2011 Camry yet, or need that 30 days?
I need to.
Now, let's talk about something surprisingly common, the $2,000 Toyota Camry. It might not sound like much, but in a divorce, every asset counts. Cars, even old ones, represent financial value, and often emotional value too. The court breaks down ownership, payments, and responsibilities in exact detail. You may have noticed a mention of a 30-day deadline to transfer or sell it. That's not random. Courts love deadlines. They keep cases clean and enforceable. Miss that window, and you could be dragged back into court to explain why. It's a reminder that divorce isn't just emotional. It's procedural, down to the last payment.
Okay. You are taking the debt for the Legend LGMV
Yes.
and an $1,100 medical bill.
Yes.
And it's your understanding that Ms. McCarty has no debt.
Correct.
You understand that should any debt be discovered after today, and it's hers, that you would be held harmless from making payment on that debt.
Yes.
And she is held harmless from making payments on the debts you have listed.
Yes.
Let's see here. You currently have the name you were born with, is that correct?
No, I
Oh.
do not.
But you want to keep the name Cybrant, is that correct?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So there's no other name that you would want to take. What is your birth last name?
Greiner.
G-R.
EINER.
And I ask that because I have to put it on a document to submit to the court. So you're asking the court to adopt your financial disclosure statement and the marital property agreement.
Yes.
And you wish the court to grant you a judgment of divorce today.
Correct.
And you understand that if the divorce is granted today, you may not remarry anywhere in the world for a period of 6 months.
Yes.
If you were to do so, the state of Wisconsin would consider that marriage void.
Yes.
No further questions, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Mr. Benson, if you would like to ask all questions to Ms. McCarty, you may do so, including the financial, or I can do it.
Okay, I will do my best, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Benson.
Ms. McCarty, please state your full name and spell your last name for the record.
Pamela Jeanette McCarty, last name McCarty.
Okay, and where do you currently reside, Ms. McCarty?
1320 US Highway 8, Amory, Wisconsin, 54001.
Okay, and you were married January 21st, 2022?
Correct.
Prior to the commencement of this action, you were a resident of Burnett County for more than 30 days
Yes.
and a resident of the state of Wisconsin for more than 6 months.
Yes.
There were no children born to this marriage.
Correct.
You are not pregnant at this time,
No,
and you don't believe Ms. Seibert is pregnant.
no,
Do you believe this marriage to be irretrievably broken?
yes,
There's no room for reconciliation between the parties?
no,
There's no other action for divorce, annulment, or legal separation in any other court or jurisdiction?
no,
Are you currently a member of the United States Armed Forces or Reserves?
no,
You have entered into a marital property agreement.
correct.
Before I do that, what do you currently do for a living?
I am a manager in training at a convenience store,
And where do you work?
Balsam Lake, Wisconsin,
And where do you work at?
Lucky 7 General Store.
Here's a subtle but important part that many people overlook: retirement accounts. Even short marriages can leave money intertwined through 401k, pensions, or savings accounts. These assets must be divided carefully to avoid tax problems or future disputes. What's interesting in this case is that both parties worked out the division ahead of time. That saves a lot of stress and courtroom drama. Retirement money may seem far away, but courts treat it as part of the marital pie. Every cent earned during the marriage, even if untouched, can become a shared asset. Planning this early shows maturity and a desire to move on cleanly.
And what is your rate of pay at this time?
$17 an hour,
Okay, and how many hours a week do you work?
48.
48 hours a week?
Yeah.
Do you get overtime as
I do.
well? You do, okay. And what is your, do you rent or own right now?
I rent.
Okay. And based upon, are you able to pay all of your bills at this time?
I am.
And is it accurate? Do you not have any debts?
No,
No credit card debt?
very little. I do have a credit card, but
And how much do you owe on that card?
I'm like $300.
Okay. And you're holding Ms. Seibert harmless from that.
Correct.
Do you have a car payment?
No,
Do you have any kind of 401k or retirement account?
I do.
Okay. And did that just start with this job?
I have 2 of them. One was from the previous company.
Okay. And you just rolled it over?
Yeah.
And do you happen to know the approximate value?
One is like 2,200 and the other one is like 3,000.
Okay. And you are keeping those?
Correct.
And that's an agreement between you and Ms. Seibert?
Yes.
And you are waiving maintenance here today?
Yes.
And as I explained when I was questioning Ms. Seibert, you understand that the waiver of maintenance, if made today, is permanent,
Yes.
should the court approve it. And you understand that, again, if Ms. Seibert were to come into money after the judgment of divorce through lottery or something, you would not be entitled to that money.
Correct.
Have you received all of the personal property that you want to receive from this matter?
Yes.
With the exception of the $2,000, is that correct?
Correct.
And you understand that Ms. Seibert has 30 days to make that payment.
Correct.
Do you have any legal surname you would like to retake in the wake of this divorce?
Just McCarty.
Okay, and is that your birth name?
That is a former married name.
Okay, what is your birth name?
Grusing. Grussing.
Thank you. And the reason I ask that is I do have to submit a form to the court that contains both of your birth names. You are asking the court to adopt the marital property agreement
Yes.
and your proof of income.
Yes.
And you want the court to grant you a judgment of divorce today.
Correct.
And you understand that if the court does grant the divorce today, you cannot get married anywhere else in the world for a period of 6 months.
Yes.
Were you to do so, that marriage would be considered void by the state of Wisconsin.
Yes.
No further questions, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Based upon, I've heard the testimony, I've heard your questions, and I've listened carefully. Based upon that testimony, I am going to first receive the marital settlement agreement and the financial disclosure statement from you, Ms. Seibert. As to the financial information, enough was provided on the record for the court to make a determination and find that this is a fair and equitable division of the marital property. More so, this has been a short-term marriage, so there's not much here for the court to need to determine. Maintenance would not be something that the court most likely would order anyway because of the short-term marriage. The jurisdictional residential requirements have been met. The waiting period has now lapsed. The court will find that the marriage between Ms. Seibert and Ms. McCarty is irretrievably broken, no chance of reconciliation. I will find that the waiver of maintenance done by both of you has been done freely, intelligently, and voluntarily with a full understanding of what maintenance is, that nature and purpose, and the fact that it is final as of today, and you may not come back anytime later to request maintenance. The court will adopt that marital settlement agreement and those provisions contained therein and discussed on the record, and find that for this short-term marriage that it is equitable and it is an equal as practically possible a 50-50 division of any marital assets and or debts. The court will order that neither of you may remarry anyone in any jurisdiction for a period of 6 months in the world. If you do, it is a void marriage and it is not legally valid. As of 10/12 today, you are now hereby divorced.
And just like that, it's official. The divorce is granted. But here's something most people don't know. You can't remarry immediately. There's a mandatory 6-month waiting period before either party can tie the knot again. It's like a legal cooling off phase to make sure no one rushes into another marriage on impulse. Even if you flew to Las Vegas or Paris tomorrow, the rule still follows you. The law is designed to give people time to emotionally and legally reset before starting over. It may sound inconvenient, but it's a safeguard, a pause before the next chapter begins.
All right, anything further?
Your Honor, I'll submit the proposed order and other document by tomorrow morning.
I appreciate that. Thank you, Mr. Benson. Mr. Benson, before we move on to the Watts, because I know you are on one of them, I